boy Roy Jones Jr. Right now you're checking out Linear Boxing TV with Bertie. Don't miss it. The man is fantastic. He even tell you about, look, he got the best looking guy ever boxed, the best fighter power ever.
Right. Steve Bird, Linear Boxing TV. Pete Mercer, firstly, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
We're a month out, pretty much, to Contenders Fight Night 2.
Yes.
If you could just kindly introduce your man on the left.
This man here, Nicholas Musso, the Italian stallion. He's fighting Fynnlie Judd from SBJ, a Rocky Williams fighter. Terrific fighter, and so is Fynnlie. It's a title fight, and it's very, very worthy title fight. They're both very good fighters.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited about this fight. I'm really I'm still confident because all this time I'm training with him, and he's a very good coach, he's a very good trainer. We train very well, and so we will see the fight.
Nicholas, give us a little bit about your background then. You're Italian?
Yes.
Said you've been in England for 7 months, is that right?
Yes, 7 months ago.
How did you find beatbox?
Sorry?
How did you find beatbox?
Because I live here in Woking, and so I find on Google, I know about him, and he's a very famous guy. And so I see the gym, I came here for the first time. He's a very nice guy. When I meet it, he's a very good, educated, respectful guy. And so I like to do this.
You just got that connection instantly as soon as you come in.
Oh, he's a very good trainer, and I like the guys. I like the training. I like this gym, and so as well.
So give us a little bit about your fight background.
Yeah, about my fights.
Yeah, that's right.
Before I got 5 fights in Italy, but in that fights I got other fights even in boxing, but it will work different between England and Italy, and so 20-25 fights about another kind of boxing. And so, but I trained for 5 years, and so now I know about the trainer, I know about the sport, and I know Pete is a very good trainer, and so I trust in him. I trust in this trainer. I trust about this training, and so we will see.
Pete, you've been with him 7 months then, yeah?
Well, 4 months. We've been together
4 months.
Yeah.
Been together 4 months. How are you finding it? All good?
Well, when he started, I was like, yeah, bloody hell, you've got nice skills, really nice skills. Nice guy. Plus, so everyone's got different strengths and weaknesses. Nicholas is slick. He's slick, puts his punches together very well, and there's certain guys who he's a lot slicker than, but maybe a bit more keen to get stuck in. And the benefits of someone like Nicholas, who has got someone like we've got all our guys. We don't mess around in our sparring. Our sparring, we'll go for the skills, but also bring a bit of bring a fight, you know. And sometimes that makes people's brains have to think over time. And for someone like Nicholas, it only benefits him because if he can get pressured, if he can keep his composure, if he's outboxing me, I'm going to take him to the trenches. And when that happens, now he's thinking under pressure really, really well. So composed, skilled fighter like him, who's used to having a tear up if he needs to, you can't really ask for more, can you?
What weight is he at, Pete? What weight are you fighting?
For now, 69.
I don't know why I asked Pete, you're right there.
What is it, 68 or 67?
Oh, 69, 68.
I'll have to look at the ranks. I can't remember too much, yeah.
So, your opponent, do you know much about him at all? Have you been studying him?
No, nothing, really.
Yeah.
I'm not interested about him. I'm really interested about how I can do.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
Can you add anything to that, Pete? Do you know much about him?
I know. I'm limited. I know Fynnlie. He's fought on my previous show, and I see him like Fynnlie. I think you're a really nice guy, and he's a lovely fella. But I know his skill set. I know he's got good reflex. He's looking for good single shots, good power shots on like a single counter. He can put his punches together, but he likes to slip in a one shot. Nicholas is the total opposite. Nicholas will like bombard you and make you miss, disappear, bombard you. It's a clash of styles. It's really interesting. For the record, me and Rocky have got a bet on whose fighter wins.
Big money bet or sportsman bet?
Huge money, £5.
You got a lot of pressure on you there, Nicholas.
Yeah, absolutely.
So going on from what Pete's just said, what's your fighting style? What do you prefer to fight?
My style about I love to do a boxing aggression,
Yeah.
but depends of the situation, depends of my opponent, depends of the characteristic, depends. I want to be focused about every area of every aspect of the boxing fighting. It's not about the power or only the speed or only the technique. I love to do everything inside, everything in one boxing match or one round, everything.
And it's nice to fight for a title as well.
I don't know, we will see.
Can you add anything to that then, Pete?
He's one of 3 title fights. We've got Nicholas and Fynnlie. Brendan Moore versus a guy called Cy Faulkner from House of Pain.
That fight's changed, doesn't it? 'Cause that was, yeah.
So Keith Ellis, he fought Matt, I think it was a week ago.
Yeah.
And it was a TKO win for Matt. Something went wrong with Keith's leg,
Yeah.
so he wanted to carry on fighting, but in all honesty, if he's got a bad hamstring, from a fighting point of view, I can understand it. From a promoting point of view, I need to go with a bet that's safe, and he understands it. So he's going to be on the August show, and we've got a guy called Cy coming in from House of Pain. He's going to fight Brendan.
That's a good gym, the House of Pain. That's the one based in South, isn't it? Bournemouth, yeah, that's right.
No messing around.
Danny Rouge, isn't it?
Yeah, and shout out to Danny. He's terrific to deal with.
Yeah.
No nonsense, solid guys, and they all come to fight, and it's like our team. Like we're the same.
Let me quickly go on. Matt Davison, he did look sharp, didn't he? Razor sharp.
Yeah.
I was in my element. I had Chris Eubank Jr. on one camera. I had David from Maximas in the other one, and then your guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know which one to watch, but he looked very good, because that was a good opponent he had as well, and he looked razor sharp.
Well, Matt Davison, I think it's like 4 years, 3-4 years since we've been training together, and this, as you know yourself, there's so many different elements of what makes a fighter good. On a physical skill set, he's always been better than me. He's always been really good, but the difference is I can put it together well, or I had a better fight IQ and I was tougher. Now my toughness is deteriorating. He's getting it. He's knowing he's tough. He's been able to spot things. His fight IQ is getting better. He's believing in himself. Plus, with all his physical attributes, he's a dangerous guy.
That's when you get a dangerous guy, when they can actually look at fights then and actually change elements in the ring, isn't it? That's when you know you're dealing with someone.
100%. His brain speed is just leveled up.
Nicholas, let me quickly ask about boxing. The only Italian boxer that you think, I remember Vincenzo Nardiello, do you remember him?
Sorry?
Vincenzo Nardiello?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Vincenzo Nardiello.
Who was your boxing heroes growing up? You said you're a big, massive boxing fan.
In Italy? Oh, Leonard Bundu. It was in Italy. He fight against an English guy, I don't remember the name, but Leonard Bundu make very good in America and even in England and in Germany.
Yeah.
Very good fighter, really. I know him. He's a very good person, very good sparring partner, absolutely. And so that's it.
And who are your boxing heroes?
Oh, my boxing hero is James Stoney.
Lights out.
Yeah, that's a bloody good,
Yeah,
good
very
choice.
good technique.
Yeah.
I love the technique.
I was saying though, James Toney probably gave me one of my worst moments ever. He knocked out my hero, Van Holyfield. I was devastated.
Oh yeah.
Body shots.
I saw him in Las Vegas. He was doing an expo. I told him, he's a big guy. I told him, he broke my heart, and he just said, "Easy work." And he just grinned.
Ruthless, isn't it? Ruthless. Ruthless.
But what a great fighter he is. Current fighters, who do you like watching at the moment as well?
Sorry?
Current fighters, who are you sort of watching at the moment?
No, nothing in particular. Just Vasil Lomachenko because I love the
He's
technique
good, isn't
and
he?
nothing more. But I don't have a specific hero. I love the technique, I love the movements and the boxing, but it depends. I don't have a standard.
Well, I think I'm going to be interviewing your guy next week, so have you got a message to him for the camera at all?
No.
You got anything to tell him to expect?
Oh no.
Cautious of the quiet, one of those, isn't he? I'll pass over to Pete. Have you got anything to add?
I don't want to say something stupid. Get my £5 ready, Rocky.
How are you going to pay it in pounds or pennies?
I want it in 50s.
So let me quickly ask you then, Pete, this show's coming up quick. Everything going good? Got some good matchups?
The fight card looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that trying to sell tickets. Like, I'm a fight fan, former fighter, so they're all good matchups. So, plus there's lots of competition around, so you have to, all the competition around, you have to pull your socks up and make it, you have to rise to the occasion, don't you? Rise to the occasion. That's going to happen. The card looks sick. It's going to be good to have you and Roberts on. I've just made a few changes to the card today, but I'm doing posters in a few days. But it's 19 fights, mixture from ladies at heavyweight, ladies at 55 kilos, teenagers having rematches who are really good teenagers, to these gentlemen, to some big lads. There's a mixture of people going for the knockout, really nice boxers. There's going to be the slugfest because it's the first fight. It's a good experience.
Complete mixture of everything.
Yeah, it's going to have a bit of everything.
Yeah. Have you seen the venue before?
No.
It's an absolutely beautiful venue.
Oh,
You'll
yeah?
be impressed.
It's really nice.
It's good. It's a real good venue. It's really exciting. How's Bradley looking? Is he good?
He's looking good.
Tell me off camera. Tell me off
I'll tell you later when he's watching. He's looking. He's again. He's another one. It doesn't matter what you've got physically. If your brain isn't confident, it's not believing, it's not functioning,
100%.
you're not going to fight properly.
That's right.
But now he's getting confident. He's reading situations better. He knows his own style, his own capabilities. His confidence is growing. Plus, he's rolling into this. Like, unfortunately, you're starting your fight camp to get fit.
Yeah.
He's already fit and doing it to sharpen up. So he's got a bit of a heads up on you there.
That's the only thing. And like when you're a boxing fan, in hindsight, I wish I'd have been at a right weight and then fighting, because I wanted my sharpness in sparring. I'm just losing weight, and then it can work and can't. But I know my body a lot better now. But again, that's dangerous when you're fighting someone getting sharp as opposed to getting fit.
Excuse me.
So
That's had a super malt.
yeah, so that'd be good. Yeah, there's so many variables to it, isn't there?
There is, but at the same time, Brad knows what we know what you're about. We know that just like Nicholas, he's very kind of humble, but he's going to bring it. And just like you, it's the same. He knows that he's in for a tough fight.
Yeah.
So full respect to you, Steve.
And you guys as well. This gym is it's just a pleasure to deal with. Everyone's humble, everyone's good. And that resonates through the fights. Do you know what I mean? There's no need to trash talk. There's no need to say, you're the bravest person in the world. I've got so much respect. And just training again, what you have to go through, just even yourself as a coach, Pete, or so many different people.
Yeah.
Your brain's non-stop.
Yeah, it's so if anyone can do if they can do what they want for money, like if I can do what you love for a job, I'm living that. I wake up and I'm always thinking about improving technique, and then there's a fight show which I'm putting all my effort into the guys, and I get to see them fight. So I am living my dream. I'm fortunate, I'm very fortunate, but it does take it out of you. But I know when it comes fighting and it all comes together, I'm going to be chuffed. It's all worth it.
Yeah, no, it's really, really good, exciting. Any last things to add then? You looking forward to it, excited?
No. I'm still.
Just super chilled.
Yeah.
What's your nickname?
Italian stallion.
Italian Stallion.
He called me like this, and not mine.
Just Nicholas. He makes talking about boxing sound smooth and sexy.
Yeah, he's bringing that sort of class to the sort of event that he's going to be.
I don't know, in Italy, everybody cheers for me every time when I'm so, scared during training or work, because sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I just feel weak. I have so many messages for my friends, for my family, everybody know. And my mother knows, she's in heaven in this moment, and she told me I'm the champion.
Oh, that's lovely,
And so now I have this opportunity. I'm so excited to prove to myself first I'm not this kind of stupid guy. So, and you know, we will see the fight. I think it will be a great fight. I heard something about this guy, and so we will see.
We will see. All exciting. Just quick, what made you move to Woking from Italy? What made you move? Is it for work? And
It's for work, yes. Yes, I find kind of work, and so in Italy the situation is very hard, and so when I find something here, I come here.
and in 7 months you've learned to speak
Yes,
English.
7 months.
You speak better English than me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
In it.
You just need a few of the coffee.
In it.
By the end of the fight, it'll be alright. So how's it going?
One geese. I want to dedicate this week.
I've got to do a little shout out to Maximas as well because they're helping me massively. Ben's really helped me out. I've had to work hard this camp. This is, and I'm 40 years of age. My legs don't work.
Can I give a shout out to Maximus as well? So, I think it was like 2003, 2001, something around that time I started training there. And then I started doing my own thing. But I still train there once a week. I was there last week with Matt, and the love there is great. I think it's my favourite gym. It is. I love this place. I love my guys, and what I'm doing. But Maximus is great.
You'll always have that special spot.
Yeah,
for
you know, I
me,
used to fight out there.
Yeah.
So big respect to Maximus.
Yeah, brilliant. Nice one, guys. Great way to end the interview. And we'll catch up with you next month.
Up the Bradley Roberts.
I'll cut that bit out, mate.